Hey, Mortgage Coach community, Dave Savage. Today I am in Seattle and I'm with Jasen Nuetzmann. What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good to see you, man.
So I've known Jasen for, how many years has it been?
Gosh, it's probably been at least 10.
At least 10. I think when we met, you were doing hundreds, if not thousands of total cost analysis. So you were producing.
Yep.
What kind of production did you do back in the day?
I got up about 42 million, high watermark, so.
Nice. So, I mean, doing a lot of volume, having a lot of success. Today you're managing and leading a group?
Correct, yeah. We've got a group of about 65 loan originators in the Seattle area, spread from Marysville down to Tacoma. And so, but still keep my hands in the game. I still do a few loans here and there just because I'm mostly stubborn. But
yeah, well, you
it's
like
good to stay engaged.
You like it and you're good at it.
Yeah.
So I just got done speaking to one of his branches, and you know the message of we need to be this advisor, coach, and advisor, and we need to leverage technology. I mean, the light bulbs were just on at a new level. So what are some of the things you're seeing in the industry right now as you talk to loan officers? What are some takeaways?
I just feel like technology is going to change this business in the next few years more than it ever has. I've preached differentiation for as long as I've known you and as long as I've been doing loans. And I think for a long time we could get away with just having a better, faster process and closing loans faster. I don't think that's going to be relevant anymore. I think people have got to adopt technology solutions to remain relevant and create that differentiation from their competitors. And I think it's more important than it's ever been.
No doubt. We were talking about how the fact that as a referral-based local mortgage professional, saying that I could close a loan in 21 days or 14 days, I mean, it's not a differentiator. No. I mean, everybody can close a loan pretty quick.
Yeah.
And that speed is, you know, I mean, it's important. It's table stakes. But being able to help a family go from, I'm confused, should I go from renting to buying? Should I move up into a new home? That's where the game is at, right?
It is.
Confusion to clarity and delivering advice. What are some of the most common, objections that come up, or some of the most common opportunities you hear where you can get into that mortgage coach conversation?
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to use it to solve problems, right? That's the most important thing. So where's the problem, where's the pain, and then you cure it with knowledge and education, which is the total cost analysis presentation.
Right.
I think for our market, a lot of markets, people are fearful right now because they see that turning a little bit. All of a sudden, it's not quite as hyper competitive. And so they want to know, should I wait? Is it time to buy? What's going on with interest rates?
Cost of waiting.
Cost of waiting, I think, is huge. I think that's a big one. Refinances are way down, but people have equity to work with. So getting people over the hump of, I don't want to trade in that 3.8% interest rate, but educating them on how in the big debt picture, grand scheme of things, it makes sense.
So debt consolidation, home improvements, call it creating solutions.
Yeah, a lot of people that may not want to move because their existing home, they've got a good situation, but they need to add on, or they need to add a bedroom, or their family's expanding. So I think identifying the pain and solving the pain with knowledge is the best way I would summarize how we can use mortgage strategies, total cost analysis report to close that loop for folks.
Well, one of the things I'm doing right now is I'm doing this series of what I call mortgage strategy interviews. So by the way, if you're watching this, I'm going to put a few links to those mortgage strategy interviews, because it's not just using total cost analysis, knowing how to do the data input. It's knowing how to ask a family questions and then deliver a strategy so that you change their story. You make their story one of building wealth with real estate faster. So are you game if we schedule another interview and we do some mortgage strategies?
Yeah, you bet, man. Be happy to.
So guys, I've interviewed Jasen before. I'm going to go back and try to find the last interview we did. I'm going to put that down below also. But this guy is one of the best when it comes to teaching loan officers how to teach mortgage strategies. He's always done a great job. So I'm looking forward to picking what are the strategies and then creating here's the questions to ask, here's the TCA. I would love for anybody in the community, if there's a mortgage strategy that you'd like me to showcase where, hey Dave, show us how to do the debt consol, show us how to do the move up analysis, show us how to do the rent versus own, whatever the strategies are that you'd like me to do more interviews on, and specifically with Jasen, put those down below, put them in below. Any last words of wisdom for the community before we wrap it up?
You know what, man, I just say the technology's out there. To the extent that you've not adopted it, this is your opportunity to do so and remain relevant. And I have a passion for education and for teaching people, whether it's loan officers or clients, how to better their lives and better their situation. And I just feel like we've all got to do that to remain relevant moving forward with the way the industry is changing, and it's more important than it's ever been. So I can't encourage you enough to get behind that. Change is tough to accept. You got to wrap your arms around it, because if you fight it, it's not going to end well.
Yeah, and we were just talking how doing annual reviews needs to become a number one priority.
Yep.
If you are local and you live on referrals, you need to make your annual reviews your number one priority, because that is something that is unique, it's different, it's valuable. It's giving you a chance to show up for the family and say, hey, I care about you. I'm thinking about you. I want to make sure you've got the right mortgage based off the current mortgage or the current market. So I look forward to our next conversation.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, man.
Hopefully this is valuable. Again, if you like it, give us a like and share it with your mortgage friends. Take care.
Thanks, guys.